Okay, Scott Lewis, BTO KTM, mechanic for Matt Goerke, and this is TransWorld's Behind the Bars. Okay, we'll start at the front of the bike. First things first is the tyres. We run Pirelli tyres. In my opinion, they're probably the best, they are the best off-the-shelf tyre. Those guys come testing with us whenever we want. They're always there with a helping hand. We're always helping them develop new stuff. And pretty much, yeah, they do whatever we want and get our riders to the point where they're comfortable at pushing it to the limits that they have to do it. We have the W USA supply us with the wheels. We run a XL A60 rim, front and rear, with a Talon carbon centered hubs, front and rear. Obviously like the strongest wheels for Supercross. So, and nothing really special about them, just super strong, really light. So basically, yeah. From there we go to the disc brakes, Goerke. We go oversized 270 front rotor, standard size rear rotor, but we're on the Tsunami disc. A little bit different, but it's a little bit different to your standard disc, but it's still same diameter, just a little bit more. It helps with a little bit with cooling and stopping power, pretty much. WP to our suspension. We got the Big Daddy WP forks. Pretty much like your equivalent to your sort of your Showa A kit, but obviously with WP. My opinion, much better than the production stuff. Especially out here with Supercross, you really need like your bigger forks and the shock, something that's going to hold up through the big jumps and everything like that. We got a Nikon clamps. Nikon actually make the stock standard clamps for KTM, the production clamps. But these ones there are a little bit different. They're a different offset clamp, a lot lighter, obviously an anodized orange for looks. They also need to be a little bit bigger for the bigger forks. Steering head geometry, we do change that quite a lot to standard, especially in between Supercross and Motocross. But basically, yeah, we'll run a 20mm offset steering head for Supercross, just so it turns tighter. Outdoors, we'll rake it out a little bit just so it's not so twitchy. ODI supply us with the bars. This is an ODI flex bar. It actually has a little sort of system in the crossbar that actually will let the bar flex a little bit. From here, we run standard radiators. The standard radiators have been braced and just for strength, pretty much. Standard gas tank. Seat covers done by Factory Effects. It has the pleats in it to give the boys a little bit more sort of grip when they're sitting down trying to seat bounce everything. Our motor package is all done by Factory Services, KTM. Everything pretty much in this motor a customer can go and buy through Factory Services. Pretty much, yeah, this thing's a rocket. Like, I've never had Matt come in and tell me that his bike's too slow or anything like that. Our motor package is solid, really good. Same with our suspension, like both suspension and motors, like the combination of both, we've got a really, really good package. We got the Raptor titanium foot pegs, lighter, stronger, a little bit bigger, way sharper. Don't want to hit your shins on these bad boys. We have a FMF full titanium system. FMF have been sort of helping us pretty much from the start now. They're always in the dyno, like mixing up new things, testing new things. So it's good to have someone like FMF behind us, really wanting to sort of push the limits of the motorcycle and try and get as much power, but keeping it under the decibel reading, which is starting to become a struggle each and every year. It's really becoming hard. A GT1 air filters, best air filter in the game. Hoodie knows what's up, he hooks it up. So yeah, we got the Supercross GT1 filter in there. It's a lot lighter, a lot thinner than a motocross filter. Basically because we don't have the same sort of conditions as outdoors. Like the track doesn't get as dusty. The guys aren't out there as long. I'll probably still do a couple of filters during the day depending on the conditions. Basically, yeah, the bike's as light as it can possibly be without being under the specified weight. So we're pretty happy with everything.